Hi, I'm Dani Gasparini, and welcome to this segment of One-on-One. Today I'm joined by Adrienne Etherton, who is the Executive Director of Sustainable San Mateo County. Adrienne, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
You know, I think first I have to ask you, many of our viewers and myself, we all probably have different definitions of what sustainability is, or how is it defined by your organization, and how did you come up with that name?
Well, thank you. Sustainable San Mateo County really likes to think of sustainability as this generation meeting our needs without sacrificing the needs of future generations. So it's really a long-term vision for a healthy community. We often use the motto, the 3 E's, environment, economy, and equity, to explain what that means. And we can see that any time we have a major impact in one area, the effects trickle down into those other areas. So it's really much more than just the environment, which a lot of people tend to think of, but having a healthy society for everyone.
You know, I'm glad you put it in the simple buckets of the 3 E's, because I know for myself, I probably think of the economy more than I might think of anything else. That's sort of what drives my sustainability or what drives my thinking. And then, as we know, we've got folks that are very, very, very involved in the environment and might have a very narrow, skewed view there as much as I might over here. So having all 3 of the E's involved in the equation and looking at our community tested against those 3 goals, I think is really important. And given that, what would then the mission be for Sustainable San Mateo County?
Well, we're really dedicated to the long-term health of the county's, as I said, economy, environment, and social equity. And our mission is to stimulate community action on these issues. We provide empowering information through things like our indicators report and our Sustainability Hub website, and hope to inspire others to take action in their own lives and communities to impact the sustainability of our community.
If you look at that, that's pretty overwhelming. I mean, just take equity for a moment. And right now, I think everyone associates the disparity in school systems as unequitable. So how do you tackle issues then? I mean, they're grand when you look at environment, economy, and equity.
Well, we really like to start by measuring. What gets measured gets managed. So that's really the philosophy behind our indicators report. And you could think of it almost like a sustainability report card for San Mateo County. Where are we doing well, and where do we need to improve? And by measuring these things, which we've been doing since 1997 with our first indicators report, we really provide the information to our elected officials, our government agencies, and our citizens to see how we're progressing and what areas we need to focus on going forward. We also like to show people what a good sustainable story is, and we do that through our awards events. We host this every March. This year will be our 14th annual event on March 21st, and it's a Sustainability and Green Building Awards. So the Sustainability Awards honor the organizations and businesses and individuals who have taken the 3 E's and shown a real commitment to living them in their everyday lives and through their work. And then the Green Building Awards also support sustainable architecture through honoring the building owners and architects.
Well, give us an example of one of your sustainability awards, because I think that will speak to actually a real life application of what you do.
Sure, absolutely. So one of our award winners in 2012 was Pie Ranch. They're a small organic farm on the coast, and in addition to kind of having that organic and low impact lifestyle on the farm, they bring that to inner city students. So they have students that come from San Francisco and other places around San Mateo County to learn about their food and where their food comes from, and how you can take all of the ingredients and make a pie. And the pie is really kind of the way that they go through learning about their food, learning how they make their food, and then really seeing the connection between themselves and the environment and also the economy. So it's really a great program, and they also have programs that are educating the next generation of farmers. So that would be one example of a recent winner.
And so you're showcasing organizations like this or companies like this or projects like this so that we have an idea of what that actually means for these 3 E's and these communities to come together, talking about environment and economy, because you can't have a strong environment without a strong economy, and it can't be equitable and vice versa. So I want to touch base on something that you had said earlier, and that is you provide the community with sort of this report card or these indicators. I love that idea because I think a lot of times when someone is trying to introduce an idea or talking about a community project, we come in with sort of bias, skewed views, our own views of what that is. And yet you provide the basis of what is real to have a real conversation, not one that is biased or skewed and advantageous for a certain particular group.
Yeah, absolutely. And we try to be that, objective data information provider by using publicly available information through different sources, by surveying the cities in the county, using census data, American Communities Survey data. And I think it's really showing us the areas where we've made some major improvements. For instance, waste diversion, solid waste. We've made great strides over the last decade or so. I think it's solid waste diversion rates are down some 40% since 2000 per capita in the county. And we've also seen a great increase in green building ordinances and the square footage, even though it's relatively minor compared to the entire county. But then we see areas like housing affordability where we're really still struggling. It has gotten a little bit better in some places, but overall, San Mateo County is still really one of the most expensive places in the entire country to live. Right. And that has impacts not only on our individuals living in our communities, but also on the businesses who need their workers here. Our school teachers, our public safety experts, those kind of folks need to be able to live and work in their communities, and it really strengthens the community when they can do so.
Right. And how does then Sustainable San Mateo County begin to address some of the solutions to that data that's gathered and the gaps that may, in fact, be in San Mateo County?
Well, one of the ways, of course, we distribute the indicators report to our elected officials, our government agencies, chambers of commerce, and things like that, have it publicly available for free download on our website. Mm-hmm. We also have the Sustainability Hub website. You can find the indicators sections there, mm-hmm. and then it also links to a resource directory and solutions articles. So let's say, for instance, you were interested in reducing your water usage in your home. Okay. You could go to sustainabilityhub.net, click on solutions, and go to the topic you're looking for, water. You can find things like how to have native landscaping and gardening, rain barrels at your home, or gray water systems. Information like that, resources that can help you to be more sustainable in your everyday life or in your work. There's a lot of solutions there, but of course, sustainability is a really growing area, and we're a pretty small organization, so we can't always keep up. So we encourage people to visit the hub, and if you have an idea for a resource or an article that mm-hmm. maybe isn't there, shoot us an email, or there's ways that you can submit articles through the Sustainability Hub website that can help us build up our repertoire.
Right. I love the way that you are networking with the folks that are doing the things in the community. They're the experts in those areas to bring these solution-based solutions to our communities. I think that's absolutely amazing. So how does one become a member of Sustainability? Got about 30 seconds to end the segment, and how do we get involved?
There's a lot of really great ways to get involved. The best thing you can do would be to go visit our website, check out our programs. We have information about volunteer opportunities, becoming a member, or donating. We have an upcoming awards event, our mm-hmm. 14th annual event on March 21st. There are sponsorship opportunities, auction donations, and you can buy tickets. Check out this year's winners.
Well, we just want to encourage all of our viewers on One-on-One to check out the website and get involved with Sustainability San Mateo County. Thanks so much, Adrienne, for appearing on the show. We'll see all of you next time on One-on-One.